We're Young Galaxy, thank you for coming.
So we're at South by Southwest, and we're at Swan Dive. Just finished watching the set for Young Galaxy, a tremendous set, I must say. Like I was sharing earlier, it was entrancing, but also danceable. And just want to find out a little bit more about the band, and where we can find you online. So tell us a little about how you got together.
Yes.
Two of us started it long ago. And then this guy joined sometime around 2006 and has stuck around for a while. His name's Stephen Camp. I don't know why. Look, he's actually questioning if you look at him closely. And then these two came along to make the piece of the puzzle, everything, the jigsaw fell into place. It was a whole after Matt and Andrea joined. And we've been together for about 2 years now.
So this is your third time at South by Southwest, if I understand correctly. So what brought your first time? So great impression. I hope you have enough Texas, the weather and the scene. But what keeps you What keeps you coming back?
It's a very. It's a very very intense event, and it's also right square in the center, not the center, but what feels like an ongoing winter in Montreal. We love to come to the sun and to people being happy and like really into coming out and seeing music and being in the streets, and it's just sort of the opposite of what we're experiencing with winter at home in Montreal right now.
That's a great vacation.
Also, I think in the end, it's kind of a great place for fans like us who live in Canada to come and meet a lot of the people we work with in the U.S. and abroad, because it's a place that everybody comes in the industry. In the end, it's the central kind of. It's like the high school reunion of
bands.
Yeah.
Or maybe even more so.
It's very awkward sometimes.
Way more awkward.
But it's cool because then we're just saying today, we met our publicist for the first time and our booking agent's assistant for the first time, and people that we've talked to a lot and just never really got to meet in person, and that just helps. It's a business and as well as a thing we love to do, and it's good for us to all get together and be able to get on the same wavelength.
How many sets are you playing while you're here in town? Is it 5 or 6?
6 sets, yeah.
Showcase.
Perfect amount. Yeah, it's this is our official showcase, but we're doing a lot of day parties, and in the end, if you're doing more than like 2 a day, it's such a rat race. You can't really enjoy it. Part of the fun of being here is, of course, seeing all these bands that you never get a chance to see anywhere else. So it's good to be able to mix a bit of the business with a bit of time to check out bands and do what we. The reason we do this is because we're music fans. So it's exciting to be in a place where you can go to see people who've been around for years you've never seen, or new bands that are up and coming. So.
That even if we are doing 2 shows in a day, that then the shows that we do decide to check out are the ones that that we can fit into our schedule, but at the same time that we really, really, really want to see. So when we make it there in this small period of time that we have, it makes it that much more special that we were able to check out that particular band.
You guys get to choose, right? There's a whole game to how you choose shows here, right?
You better choose the best ones.
Yeah.
Just wasting your time.
That's right. That's it.
So who is on the list? What's on the highlights of it you would like to catch while you're here? Is there anybody that stands out?
I want to go see Tegan and Sarah. I would like to go see Tegan and Sarah. Big fan. I saw my friend's band play another Montreal band called Solids. Saw them play today.
I'd like to see this hot new band called Churches. I hear they're pretty good. Kind of into seeing this Disclosure band from the UK. I don't know if you've heard about them as well, but yeah, some of the electronic stuff, because I'm kind of curious. It seems like the trends in music these days are going more. We're more of a traditional band setup, but there's so many acts now that have live shows that are built around computerized music that it's kind of, I'm curious to see how they pull it off. You know, like from my perspective as a person who plays an instrument, it feeds off the energy of bandmates. It takes a lot in this environment where you don't have a great, flashy setup to really make that translate when you're standing on stage with a laptop. Like, how do you do it? So.
Anybody on the highlights?
Prince.
Nick Cave, Robin Hitchcock, the old crusty guys.
Prince will be.
Playing. I just found out tonight. So we're
Oh man, what is that? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Nobody's getting into that show. That's literally like 10,000 millionaires will just be at that show, and the rest of us with our badges and laminates, all these wristbands piling up, we're not getting into that show. That's the other thing about South by Southwest.
Festivals as a whole, there's a whole art to getting into those shows. You either show up super early, or you have an in, or you won a lottery to get these tickets, or so if you don't get into a show, it's kind of, there's no point in beating yourself up about it. I know, like, anytime I go to any sort of festival, like I've seen my friends, they miss bands and they're devastated, and you can't be like, you just have to just go with the flow of it. There's no point in letting it get you that upset if you miss a band. But they'll come back.
It's your connections, man.
Yeah,
you gotta work your connections here. That's the other thing. Which also comes back to the thing about the people that you work with. That's how you really get to bond with people, right? It's one thing to shake hands in the street after your show with your publicist you just met. It's going to be very cordial, very polite. But what you really want to do is get them to pull strings to get you into that Prince show on Friday night. And then you get drunk together, and then you have an experience that you always come back to. It keeps you close.
You drunk with Prince?
Oh, it's a whole game,
You
people.
drunk with Prince?
Without drinking? Without drinking.
The kids out there, right? We don't drink, obviously.
So with that new album, where can we find your music online?
We have a website, younggalaxy.com, and our Facebook, Twitter, right? Both those things. Yes.
That's /Young Galaxy.
/that Young Galaxy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll let you enjoy your night. I appreciate you taking some time to sit back with us and share some of your stories with us. We really appreciate it. Yeah. Right on. Have a good South by. Yeah.